Danilo Diases Jr., Councilor Dexter Sinido, Councilor Hermie Milan, Councilor Niti Santa Ana, Councilor Tricia Mahan, Councilor Bitol Undar, Councilor Eric Alcobilla, and of course, by no less than our pride from the City of Victoria's board member and ABC Provincial Federation President and National Executive Board member and Secretary General of the ABC in the national level, the Honorable Richard Julius Sablan. Of course, we would like to pay our reverence to Father Noli, Father Gilbert, and Father Gerard, and our barangay captains who are here today, and of course, our department heads, our barangay officials of Barangay 9, and of course, our BHWs and senior citizens and residents of Barangay 9, maayong ugto sa inyo tanan. Today is a celebration of yet another Victoriahanon victory, no? More than 150 years ago, a very special and significant event took place in this site. According to the manuscript written by 1901 Secretary Municipal and later Presidente Municipal or Mayor of Victorias in 1928 up to 1931, the Honorable Esteban Halandoni, in his first chapter, he mentioned from the recollection of the elders of the town that something significant really happened in the banks of the Malihao River, wherein the image of the Nuestra Senora de las Victorias and accompanied by San Casimiro appeared to save Kapitana Tutang and her servant Mikay, and in general save the people of Victorias from the attacks by the Tulisanes at the time. I would like to give explanation to two things. Why San Casimiro and why in this particular site? According to the great historian of Negros Occidental, Mr. Modesto Saunoy, in the years 1700 up to 1750, that a group of Jesuit priests from the neighboring kingdom of Lithuania, where San Casimiro as king came from, came to Negros Occidental, particularly to the northern part, to spread Christianity and evangelize the natives. They built a hermitage or a monastery in Sumat, and in 1723, they established the Parroquia de Tucagwan under the Diocese of Cebu, where it spans from where the north bank of Matabang River in Talisay all the way to Tanhay as a coverage of that particular parish. And they declared San Casimiro as the patron of the parish of Tucagwan. Mr. Saunoy believes that the image that is with us today is the very same image that the Jesuit priests brought to Negros when they evangelized and spread Christianity in Negros Occidental. So if his estimation is correct, the image that we have with us today is 301 years old and is, I think, considered as one of the most, if not the most important religious heritage of the city of Victorias today. And we would like to extend our thanks to the Silaba and Flores family for taking care in their custody this image, which was only given to them during wartime by a certain Jesusa Lacson. So that's number one for San Casimiro. And number two, why in this site? After 1723, fast forward to 1785, Moro attacks were prevalent in Negros. In almost all coastal areas, there were always Moro pirate attacks. They diverge the people of their properties, they commit murderous crimes, and they kidnap or they abduct residents and sold them as slaves to Borneo. It was in that 1785 Moro attack in Tucagwan, which is now known as Ibi Magalona, when the natives of Tucagwan decided to move to the hinterlands or to the upper lands to evade further attacks and damages from the Moro pirates. It took them about 15 years or so until they decided to go back to the central site of Tukgagwan. However, others decided not to return to what is now known as Ibi Magalona, but look for another place that they thought are much safer and where source of livelihood is available. And a group of them found the river of Malihao, and they decided to settle here because of the abundance of fish, shells, and other marine resources. So, but it was noted that the actual site where we stand today is not the first actual site where the first natives of Tukgagwan moved from the hinterlands to settle in a new community they called Malihao. We cannot determine yet at this point in time which exactly that particular area, but in 1883, Mr. Saunoy found a recommendation from the Provincial Health Officer of Negros Occidental who recommended that the residents be moved to a safer place because the place where they settled was swampy, and that at the outbreak of malaria disease of 1883, a lot of Victorianos died. So, they moved to a new place which is now known as Daan Banwa. Okay? However, in the 1770s, according to the manuscript written by Esteban Halandoni, it was in this place where the Nuestra Senora de las Victorias, accompanied by San Casimiro, now we know where San Casimiro was coming from, appeared in this riverbank. And in 1876, the Governor General of Manila under Spanish rule created a decree that created the Pueblo of Nuestra Senora de las Victorias. That is the birth of what we know now as the city of Victorias. Okay, so finally we are here in Daan Banwa, and this is the final destination of the and relocation of the now city of Victorias. It was not until 1907 when the residents or some of the residents of Daan Banwa moved to the present site. Lesson learned. I think there are two things that we need to learn from this experience and these events. Number one is that we have to be grateful and thankful to the Lord for all the blessings that He has given us, for His divine intervention in all the affairs and in all the wars and fights of the city government coming from the previous leaders that we have had before. And number two, I think one important lesson that we need to teach our children is that there is an important innate traits and characters that each Victorianon possesses, and that is resiliency, perseverance, strong determination, and of course, wisdom. So in closing, again, as we celebrate our 118th Malihao Festival, I would like to greet each and every Victorianon for celebrating a victory that took place more than 150 years ago, and that we continue to celebrate and come out always victorious. We thank, of course, for all the achievements that the city government has achieved. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, our city officials, our punong barangays, our department heads, and all those who have been supportive of the current administration, and also, of course, of our church. So again, mayong ugto sa inyo tanan. Good afternoon. Happy Fiesta, Happy Malihao Festival to one and all. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Sir Dino. Grabe.